A very good evening to all of you, my dear students. I am Manisha Das on behalf of Etuson family. Welcome you all to today's class. So this is the part 3 of our lesson Fundamental Unit of Life for class 9 students. Let me remind you that Etuson is providing quality education for your betterment, for your bright future. So don't forget to be a part of our Etuson family. Okay? So my dear students, today we will first recap our lesson. Okay, what we have studied in our previous class. We have studied about two things, cell wall and cell membrane. What are cell wall and cell membrane? They are the outer covering of the cell. Yes or no? What is their function? To provide protection. Yes or no? Yes. Cell wall is the outermost layer in plant cell, but cell membrane is the outermost layer in animal cell. And cell wall is non-living, but cell membrane is living. Cell membrane is flexible, but cell wall is very rigid. Yes or no? Okay. So let's move ahead. Today we'll be discussing about nucleus and cytoplasm and cell organelles. Yes? So let's move ahead to today's class. See, what is nucleus? Nucleus is a membrane-bound cell organelle that contains genetic material DNA of eukaryotic organisms. You may be wondering that, ma'am, why you have written only in eukaryotic organisms. This means eukaryotic organisms also have nucleus and prokaryotic organisms also have nucleus. But the difference is that eukaryotic organisms have a membrane-bound cell organ, means it has the covering. That's why I've written eukaryotic organisms. Prokaryote means, pro means what? They are not advanced, okay? They were the first organism. So they do not have a well maintained or well developed nucleus, okay? They have a nucleus, but it is not membrane bound. Clear? Okay. See, in eukaryotes, the nucleus is having one covering, okay? A membrane bound cell organelle that contains genetic material. What is genetic material? These are the things which are passed from the parents to our offspring. It means, see, my mom is having one dimple, okay? I'm having one dimple. My mom is having hair, means this straight hair I'm also having. So these are the things I have inherited from my mother, okay? These are the genetic materials. These are because of the genetic information or genetic material. So this is called as the DNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid, okay? Deoxyribonucleic acid. So these are the genetic materials which are transferred from the parents to the offspring. Only for this cause only we are looking alike our parents. Yes or no? आप अपने मम्मी पापा की तरह दिखते हो ना, किसकी वजह से? For the transfer of this genetic materials, that is called as the DNA. So nucleus is having DNA. Nucleus के अंदर क्या है? DNA. Okay, it is having a membrane. It is having a covering. Okay. See, the double layered membrane called nuclear membrane covers the nucleus. So we have studied now that it has a membrane, it has a covering, but how many layered? It is having two layered, double layered. Yes, clear? Yeah. So it is having a double layered membrane that is called as the nuclear membrane. A double layered membrane which covers the nucleus is called as the nuclear membrane. Clear? Now moving to the next point, nuclear pores allows the transfer of nuclear material. See, inside the nucleus some materials are there. They need to be transferred to the outside of the nucleus. It means to the cytoplasm. Okay. See, so how they will go? They need certain medium. They need certain places. So we studied the nucleus. It is having some covering. Okay. In the covering, it is tiny pores. It means small openings, small holes. They are called as nuclear pore, and they are, what is their function? They help in transferring of the nuclear material. So what is inside the nucleus? They go through the nuclear pore to the cytoplasm. Clear? Okay. Now see, the fluid present in nucleus is called as nucleoplasm. As we have studied in the cell, what is the fluid called? Cytoplasm. Like that, the fluid present in a nucleus is called as the nucleoplasm. Clear? Yeah. Moving. Next point is, in the nucleoplasm, darkly stained body is called as nucleolus. So in the nucleoplasm, it is a liquid substance, okay? So there are some certain things are there. In that, one darkly stained, means dark color substance is present, that is called as the nucleolus. See, look at the diagram. See, here nucleus is saying that I am the boss. Why? because as our body is having a brain, no, which controls everything, like that our cell is having nucleus which controls everything. So nucleus is saying that I am the boss, okay, I will control everything. Clear? Yeah. Now see what we have studied, that this is the nucleus. Okay, it is having, see, nuclear envelope means nuclear membrane. It is having one covering that is double layered, that is called as nuclear membrane. See, small pores you can see, that is called as the nuclear pore, and the liquid part is nucleoplasm, and inside it is nucleolus. Okay, inside it is nucleus, darkly stained. Now clear? Nucleus is membrane bound, the membrane is double layered, and nucleus is containing genetic material, that is the DNA. Yeah, and the nuclear membrane is having tiny pores through which certain nuclear material goes to outside. It means it transfer to the cytoplasm. Okay, the fluid present is called as nucleoplasm inside the nucleus, and the nucleoplasm have certain darkly or densely colored body, that is called as nucleolus. Clear? Clear? Yeah. Now moving next, that is about some more information about nucleus, is that inside the nucleus some darkly stained thread like structures called as chromatin fibers. So in nucleus, no, have you seen thread? Thread means very small. See, it is like a thread. It is like a thread. Okay, so inside the nucleus also some darkly stained thread like structures called as chromatin fibers. So these type of thread like structures are called as chromatin fibers. They are present inside the nucleus. Okay, so what happens if the cell is dividing? See, we know that cell is dividing and increasing in number. So when the cell starts dividing, these thread-like structures arrange them in X-like. X is how? This, no? X-like structure. So these thread-like structure arrange them in X-like structures. They are called as chromosomes. So first they were chromatin fibers. When the cell is dividing, they form a X-like structure, that is called as chromosome. Clear? Clear? Yeah. Then moving. Chromosomes are made up of DNA. So now the X-like structure is called as chromosome, and the chromosome is made up of DNA. What are DNA? Genetic material. Yeah, genetic material which I have borrowed from my parents, means which got transferred from my parents. No? Yeah. See, DNA has many segments. Okay, DNA has many parts, segments and many parts. See, you can see here black and white color is there in my ear cord. Yeah. So these are the different segments of the DNA. Just imagine. So some parts are functional, some are non-functional. It means some are functioning and some are non-functioning. They are of no use. So only the functional segments are called as DNA. So those are for our benefits. No, those are functioning. They are called as genes, and they are only transferred to our. See, these genes are passed from parents to offspring. So these genes are passed from parents to their next generation. Clear? See, first we have studied that nucleus is membrane bound. It is having one covering, that is double layered. Yeah, inside the nucleus fluid is called as nucleoplasm. Okay, inside the nucleoplasm one darkly stained structure, that is called as nucleolus. Okay, in the nuclear membrane small pores are there. Yeah, small pores are there, that is called as nuclear pore. After that we have studied that inside the nucleus certain fibers, thread like structures are there. They are called as chromatin fibers, and these chromatin fibers, when the cell is dividing, they arrange themselves in X-like structures. They are called as chromosomes. Chromosomes are made up of genetic materials. What are they? DNA, and DNA is having many segments. Some are functional, some are non-functional, and the functional segment is called as gene, which is transferred from the parents to our offspring. Clear? Clear? Yeah. Now look at this diagram. First I told you that nucleus is having certain thread-like structures. Can you see? Yes. Then they are arranged in X-like structures. They are called as chromosomes. Now chromosomes are made up of DNA. DNA is having many segments. Only the functional are called as the genes, which will be transferred from the parents to the offspring. Clear? Clear? Moving ahead? Yeah. Now see. Then we will study about cytoplasm. Okay. Cytoplasm means, see, cyto means cell, plasm means fluid. It means the fluid present in the cell is called as the cytoplasm. Clear? It is a jelly-like fluid which lies between the cell membrane and the nucleus. So nucleus is not included in the cytoplasm. Clear? Cell membrane covering and the nucleus. So in between them what is present is called as the cytoplasm. Clear? Clear? Yeah. So nucleus is not included inside the cytoplasm. Clear? Yes. Now moving ahead, it consists of 80% of water. As it is the fluid, it is containing 80% of water. Now see, various organelles are suspended within the cytoplasm. There are different organelles, okay? There are different parts, means certain different organelles which are suspended, means which are floating in the cytoplasm. See, if it is a liquid, some things will be floating. It means they are suspended within the cytoplasm. Within the cytoplasm, some organelles are floating, okay? Now see, cytoplasm. Cytoplasm means cell organelles and cytosol. So cytoplasm, we've studied the fluid. It is not including only the fluid plus some certain cell organelles. So cell organelles and the fluid part together make the cytoplasm. So what is the fluid part called? That is called as the cytosol. Understood? If I will minus the cell organelle, what will be there? The cytosol. Clear? Cytoplasm means cell organelle and cytosol together make the cytoplasm. Clear? Yes. Only the fluid part is called as the cytosol and the cell organelles together make the cytoplasm. Clear? Yes. Now see, nucleus plus cytoplasm. We have studied that nucleus is different and cytoplasm is different. If we join these two, nucleus and cytoplasm together called as protoplasm. So guys, have you remembered that in our first class, I have discussed the cell theory. Have you heard this term protoplasm? Who coined this term? Tell me. Yes, Purkinje. Yes or no? Purkinje coined the term protoplasm. Remember? If you are not remembering, watch the first video. Okay? Now see. Can you see? This is the cell membrane. This blue color liquid is cytoplasm. Okay? In this, so many organelles are floating. Yes or no? This is the nucleus. This is not included inside the cytoplasm. Nucleus plus cytoplasm makes together protoplasm. Yeah? Clear? Yes. Now see cell organelles. What are cell organelles? Within the cell, the specialized subunits. Okay, like that. See, your book is having one chapter, that is the fundamental unit of life, and I have divided them into subunits, means small parts. Like that, the cell is having some small parts. They are called as the cell organelle. Clear? They are specialized. They are having different functions. So different types of cell organelles are. What are the different types of cell organelles? First one is endoplasmic reticulum. Next one is Golgi apparatus. Next one is lysosome. Then mitochondria. Then plastids. Then vacuoles. Clear? Now see, such a beautiful picture. See, this is the nucleus, the Golgi apparatus, the endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria. Can you see all this? Okay, so today we will be learning about the cell organelles in lot of details. So let's move ahead. See. So first we'll be reading about endoplasmic reticulum. Inside the cytoplasm they are present. Okay. See, endo means what? Inside. Endoplasmic, inside the cytoplasm. Endoplasmic means inside the cytoplasm. Reticulum means network. So inside the cytoplasm some networks are there. They are called as endoplasmic reticulum. Clear? See, single membrane bound cell organ. It is also having one covering to protect itself. Okay, but it is having single membrane. Okay, and it is made up of some tubes and some sheets. Okay, some tube and some sheets. Now see, continuous with the plasma membrane on outside and nuclear membrane on inside. It means, see, cytoplasm, it is present in the cytoplasm. Where is the cytoplasm? Here is the nucleus, here is the cell wall. So in between them, yes. So in between this cytoplasm it is present. So it is connecting the, it is a network. Okay. So it is connecting the nuclear membrane and the cell membrane or plasma membrane. Clear? So plasma membrane is outside and nuclear membrane is inside. Okay, it is connecting. Now see, helps in intercellular transport. As it is connecting, it is a network, so it will transport something. Okay, it will transport some certain materials inside the cell. Okay, clear? Now look at the diagram. See, outside it is having cell membrane, okay, or plasma membrane, but here it is the nuclear membrane. So these are the endoplasmic reticulum. They are like networks. So they are connecting the nuclear membrane with the cell membrane. Yes. See, you can You can see rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So it means there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. They are rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is the nucleus and this is the nuclear envelope, means covering. And these are ribosomes. What are ribosomes? We'll be studying. So just wait. Now moving ahead, see endoplasmic reticulum. Okay. So it is termed as a framework of cell providing surface for biochemical activities. So it is biochemical, means it provides a surface for chemical activities. We have seen that in the diagram there are certain dots are there, means there are certain molecules. So they will be reacting with each other, which is called as the biochemical activities. They provide surface. Okay. Now, it is of two types. We have already studied rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. RER means rough endoplasmic reticulum. Why they are rough? See, you have to remember R for rough, R for ribosome. So, rough endoplasmic reticulum having ribosomes attached to them. So, they are sheet-like structure. Okay. So, what is their function? They they make proteins, they synthesize proteins. That's why they are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum, because they are connected with the ribosomes. Okay. So smooth endoplasmic reticulum, it does not have ribosomes and they are tube-like structure. They make lipids. Clear? So overally, what is the function of endoplasmic reticulum? They produce proteins and lipids. They synthesize proteins and lipids. Clear? Clear? Yes. There are two types, rough endoplasmic and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is having ribosomes with them, but smooth endoplasmic reticulum is not having ribosomes. Clear? Now look. See, can you see? Can you see the rough endoplasmic reticulum? They are having certain ribosomes. Yeah. Yes. So they provide certain surface for biochemical activities. Okay. So moving ahead, see endoplasmic reticulum, it helps in membrane biogenesis. It means it helps in the making of membrane, making of covering. Can you recall that our cell membrane is made up of lipids and proteins? Yes or no? Lipids and proteins. So what is the endoplasmic reticulum synthesizing? Lipids and proteins. So it helps in the formation of membrane. It means it helps in membrane biogenesis. Biological making of membrane is called as biogenesis. Clear? Clear? Why it is called as? Because our cell membrane is made up of lipids and proteins, and endoplasmic reticulum only helps in the synthesis of lipids and proteins. That's why it helps in membrane biogenesis. Clear? Clear? Yeah. Now see, smooth endoplasmic reticulum plays a role in detoxifying many poisons and drugs in vertebrate liver cells. So let me tell you that, see, some people have been drinking alcohol or certain drugs which are, or certain medicines which are very powerful. Okay, they're having certain poisons or toxic substances. So smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps them to decrease their toxin level. Okay, decrease their poison level in the liver cells. Okay, liver cells, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is present. Yeah, cells. Inside the cell, smooth endoplasmic reticulum is present. So in the liver cells, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps in detoxifying. It means lowering the level of toxins or poisons in the drugs. Yeah, drugs or medicines which are taking antibiotics which are in higher level. Okay, so it helps in lowering the poison or toxin level. Clear? Yes. Now see, such a cute picture, no? Nucleus. Nucleus is connected with the endoplasmic reticulum. See, ribosomes are attached with the rough endoplasmic and here the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Can you see? Yes, yes, yeah. So let's move ahead. See, I call my students my kids because in our time together, they are not just names on a class list, they become a part of my heart. See, now I'm teaching you, I call you my kids. Yes, kids, guys, or my friends. Okay, why? Because when we're together, no, when we're together, you are not just a name on my class. You have become my part of my heart because I teach you with all my interest and you listen to me with all your heart. So keep this love and keep growing and keep studying. So let us revise again. Okay. So what we have studied is the different components of the cell. And today we started with nucleus. Nucleus is a membrane bound cell organelle. It is having One membrane, one covering, that is double layered. Okay, it contains genetic information, that is the DNA. What is the full form of DNA? You have to comment below. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, you have to remember that. And nucleus is having certain fluid like structure, that is called as nuclear plasm, and the nuclear membrane is having small tiny pores, that is called as the nuclear pore, which helps in the transfer of certain nuclear material to the outside, it means to the cytoplasm. Okay, so inside the nucleoplasm, it means the liquid present inside the nucleus, it is having darkly stained object, that is called as nucleolus. Clear? Yes. And the nucleus was saying that I am the boss. Why? Because it controls every function of the cell. And we have studied about the cytoplasm. What is cytoplasm? The liquid present inside the cell is called cytoplasm. It is having certain cell organelles. Can you name what is only the liquid called in the cytoplasm? Liquid and cell organelles together make the cytoplasm. What is the only liquid is named as cytosol. Very good. Only liquid present is called as the cytosol. Yeah, clear? If I will combine cytoplasm and nucleus together, what will be the term called? Yes, protoplasm. Who coined the term protoplasm? Purkinje. Yes. Then we studied about different types of cell organelles. Okay, what are the different types of cell organelles? Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, lysosome, etc. Okay, now today we discussed about only one cell organelle, that is endoplasmic reticulum. They are of two types. What are they? Rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic means inside the cytoplasm. Reticulum means network. Okay. So why they are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum? Because ribosomes are attached to them. R for rough endoplasmic reticulum and R for ribosome. Don't forget. Okay. So rough endoplasmic reticulum is attached with, they are having ribosomes. They help in the synthesis of proteins. Okay, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum do not have ribosomes. They help in the synthesis of lipids. Clear? And they help in the formation of what? Membrane. They help in membrane biogenesis, because our cell membrane is made up of lipids and proteins. Okay, clear? Yes. So this is all about today's class. So keep learning and keep revising. Every Sunday I will give you some tasks. You have to see the video and comment the answer below. Okay, and children, there is an interesting thing. Okay, I'm telling you that very soon we'll be live discussing about all your problems in live session. Okay, so what you are expecting from us and what you want from us and what are your problems, you can share with us and we will be solving with you in our live session. Okay, there will be no study. We will only discuss about your problems and we'll try to study. Okay, and we'll try to solve them. Clear? Okay, till then stay safe and stay happy. Okay.